I just can't do it. That'd be a sad day for our country. And we're going to come close to that. Because I know people now that say, I don't know how he does it. I don't know why he would have taken it. Nobody knew a thing like this could have happened. When Justice Gorsuch got approved, it was rough, but it was nothing like what they're doing to this man and what they're coming up with. And in many cases, fabricating, because as you know, many stories were pulled back, and certain stories were pulled back that were horrible. What they're doing to this man and his family is very, very sad and very bad for our nation. Yes?
Mr. President, you just said some senators are not angels, and you've seen some of them in
I would say some of them, yes.
compromising situations.
Yes.
Could you tell us who and exactly what situation?
No, I think I'll save it for a book like everybody else, and I'll write it. Okay? I'm not giving it to you. Yeah, please, go ahead.
Mr. President, if the FBI finds other witnesses who can corroborate the account of any of the accusers, would that be enough for you?
I would certainly look at that. I'm open. I think he's a fine man. I think he's a great scholar. I so believed him when he said what he did. He focused on being number one at Yale, on being number one in high school, at being number one at law. He focused. I can so understand that. I mean, it's so important. The way he said that, it made an impact on me. He was so focused on being number one at Yale, and I believe he was number one at Yale. But I understood that very well.
And I wanted to ask about something else you brought up today, the Las Vegas shooting.
Yes.
There's some frustration that more hasn't been done in that past year. More hasn't been done about bump stocks. Are there some things
you're
like
wrong.
to see
You're
done?
wrong about that. So in order to terminate bump stocks, we have to go through a procedure. We are now at the final stages of that procedure. In fact, the lawyers were just telling me, and over the next couple of weeks, I'll be able to write it up. But you can't just write it up, because rules and regulations in this country are really tough, even for something like that. So we're knocking out bump stocks. I've told the NRA, bump stocks are gone. But to do it, you have to go to public hearings, which we've had. You have to go through all sorts of regulatory control systems. And we are in the final couple of weeks, and is our attorney around someplace, please? He said we're in the final 2 or 3 weeks, and I'll be able to write out bump stocks. But it's a process that takes, statutorily, it takes about a year to do it.
And
to do it properly.
Any other actions you're planning to help prevent?
Yeah, and we're working also with Congress on both sides. We are working on a lot of different things happening. That was a horrible thing, but we're working on both sides of that question. And the bump stock is almost gone. But again, to do it so it's meaningful, the lawyer just said it. Yeah, we've gone through a whole procedure. If you look, in fact, you could call Derek, who you know very well, and he's gone through the full procedure. We've done it absolutely by the book, and in a very short period of time, bump stocks will be ruled out. Okay? Yes. You've had one? Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, please. Please, sit down.
Mr. President, a final trade question. Since steel and aluminum tariffs won't be coming down from Canada and Mexico, can you talk about whether there was discussion of ending those retaliatory tariffs against U.S.
Well, they're not
farmers and
retaliatory. They're really trying to get some really bad things from happening. They were dumping in our country, and it was China and various others were dumping